Hey guys, just a quick video today. If you've seen Retro Gamer magazine came out last Thursday, and very nice it is too. But there is an Amstrad CPC article in there that caught my attention. I'm just going to have a quick skim of that and have a look at it. Yes, page 84. Amstrad Games That Weren't. David Crooks, who actually used to write for Amstrad Action magazine, actually, examines the CPC games that were never released. So yes, let's flick over. We'll have just a very quick look. Actually, the article's actually called something different when you get to that page. The Amstrad CPC games that time forgot. Yes, right. There we go. Right, first up on here, Robin Assured. Specky game. Probably would have been a specky port. Not much to say about this one, especially in terms of the discovery prospects. Oh, I need to cut my nails. Oh, disgusting. Yes, here's some Spectrum footage I'll edit in, just so you see what it looks like. Could have been interesting, from Odin in 1985. Anyway, quick skimming over. Toki! This one was probably the most interest to me. Okay. Toki was an arcade game from Tad. Tad did games like Cabal and things like that, not many games. But Toki was reasonably popular in the arcades and got quite a few conversions. The interesting thing about this one is this was actually planned to be on the GX4000, and it was mentioned in Amstrad Action magazine a few times. I remember reading about it being cancelled. And yeah, this kind of confirms it, because David's been has been able to track down the programmer of it, which was Dave Looker, who says he might still have some discs for it, and he's found in his loft, maybe you can see that very well, focus, he's found a disc full of sprites which were for the Amstrad version, not just the Amstrad version but the GX4000 version. And the interesting thing about that is that the first level was complete of all the graphics and played really well, which actually Amstrad Action at the time reported. I think I'll edit in a snapshot from a picture from the magazine article, because I remember finding that. Yes, and so the discovery prospects are there's probably going to be a disc somewhere in Dave's shed of the GX4000 first level. Wow, that's exciting. The rest of the article, obviously, I'm going to skim over. I'm getting lots of horrible flashing on this camera. Perhaps if I turn off my monitor here. No, you still... Oh dear. Stupid camera. Right, I'm going to skim over the rest of the article as the same, because obviously I want to encourage you to go and buy it and read it yourself. But Killing Fist... yes, I think only a screenshot seems to exist for this one. A bunch of demo programmers in Germany and France, I think, got together to write a one-on-one beat-em-up like Street Fighter 2. About nearly 10 people are involved with it, and it all fell to pieces as expected. Silmarils is going to release that. They released Zyphos Fantasy, where I got my YouTube name from. Repton 3, don't know anything about that. I didn't even know Repton 1 and 2 came out on the Amstrad. And I think there were Boulder Dash clones. Judge Dredd, remember seeing the adverts for this. Spectrum version was CAC. Probably would have been a specky port, who knows. Not much chance of finding that. A bit on the Codemasters Games Pack CD. In a nutshell, they were waiting to see how the Spectrum version did first before releasing the Amstrad one. And of course it didn't sell anything, so the Amstrad one wasn't released. There we go. Street Fighter 2, I've already covered this at length in my channel. See the Street Fighter 2 Amstrad video from a few years ago, actually. But as you can see here in the bottom right corner, there's a screenshot from a new conversion of Street Fighter 2 being done at the moment, and it looks fantastic. In fact, there's a few, 2 free videos of it, of a very basic demo on YouTube at the moment, so go check that out. And last 2 pages, Lethal Moves, game from Rob Buckley from Radical Software, he who did Fluff. Looks like that was getting fairly advanced, but definitely no chance of finding that, because as Rob has told us on the CPC wiki forums, he destroyed all his Amstrad CPC discs. So he'd stop trying to program new stuff on it and move on. Little mini interview of him there. A couple of games from Odin, Spartacus being the most interesting one. Because it apparently had some very violent and bloody graphics. The camera won't focus. No. Wait, there it is. Sorry. Yes, so apparently there was a demo for that on Amstrad Action issue 16 cover tape. We'll have a look at that. But if it was very violent and bloody, that's got my interest. Some games that were lost and found. Mega Twins, you can find a video of that in my channel. Atlanta 3000, no, not heard of that. Infection, not heard of that either. I must have missed this, been reported on the news sites for Amstrad, for the Amstrad. Yeah, and apparently you can go and download it, so it's probably on CPC Power website. Trashman Goes Moonlighting. Someone found what apparently might be some development discs for the game, but the people behind it completely rubbished that, saying it's fake. Saying there was no plans or involvement in making a Trashman sequel. The original Trashman, of course, was a very, very popular game on the Spectrum, and the Amstrad got a very, very cat conversion. And that's it for the article. I suggest you go and buy the magazine and give it a good read. It's nice to see another Amstrad article in the magazine. I was getting worried that they'd forgotten about us. Other than that, a little bit surprised that the article missed out The Amazing Spider-Man. If you don't know much about that, there was a real controversy at the time because ACU magazine reviewed it, even put it on their front cover actually as well. And Amstrad Action complained about that, the rival magazine, the main magazine, Amstrad Action, because they thought they'd only had a rough playable first level demo, and that was the case. So basically ACU were very, very naughty in reviewing, claiming to be a full game, when in fact it was just a very basic playable demo. But the chances are that, well, the first level is probably complete. We might be able to get, maybe able to find that one day. Who knows? But there we go. There's a few other games that were could have been mentioned. A couple of French games, Cougar Force and Battle Storm, I believe, were two that were advertised and never got released. Who knows what happened to them? So there you go, guys. Whoa! Oops, dropped the camera there. Amstrad Action, games that time forgot in this month's Retro Gamer. Very cool. Alright, thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.